Uh, what is happening, everybody? Welcome back to another Sunday Sunset. Looks like we're going to have a pretty nice one tonight. Hopefully the clouds don't block it. But yeah, I thought I would do a sunset every Sunday here and come out and look at the geocentric nature of flat Earth. So yeah, there's a big experiment going on this winter, and I thought we would practice by watching the sun and watching the sun with this question in mind: is the Earth moving or is the sun moving? That's really where their experiment lives. It lives in the heliocentric, geocentric realms, and then some people like to keep the shape of the Earth separate. I think it's fair to do so. I mean, the water is pretty flat here, as you can see. I don't think you could probably see it with the camera, but if you go out and find your biggest body of water where you live, you're gonna find that it's flat. it's not curved. Now, the shape of the Earth when it comes to the skies, yeah, I think it's fair to say it furthermore proves that there's no universe. That's really what Flat Earth is saying. Flat Earth is saying the horizon line and then the water proves that the Earth isn't those space pictures, and then therefore it's not in the universe. And the universe is different. It's positioned differently within the heavens. So this sun is rotating around us. Now it makes circles around us, but it triangulates. So the sun was high up here, and now it's setting due to our perspective, due to the way our eyes work, and it's coming down. And you'll see it kind of go down to the right here. But every day it's going to be setting a little more left, and it's just it's making circles. But your eyes zoom in and zoom out of it, and as it sets, it's falling off the vanishing point of perspective. So it's still in the sky, and the Earth isn't moving. And their reason for the Earth moving is it ellipsing. That's what they say. They say that proof that the Earth is moving is the sun sets on an ellipse. You can't really see it. People swear they can. They'll show you time-lapse videos of it, making it look like they can, but I think that's a stretch. Let me check the chat here and see if anybody's joined us yet. But yeah, so today's chat, I want to talk about, their experiment, and there is a little bit of defense and a little bit of running for the hills on the flat Earth side. So flat earthers are saying, well, what happens in the skies has nothing to do with the shape of the Earth. But to be fair to the Globe said, well, you guys said there isn't a 24-hour sun in Antarctica. And I think it's fair to say flat earthers said there isn't a 24-hour sun in Antarctica. But did flat earthers say there couldn't be a 24-hour sun in Antarctica? That's kind of what's going on. Flat earthers are going, well, we never said there couldn't be one. We just said there isn't one. And I think that's fair. And I know the Globe side goes, what are you doing here? It sounds like you're backtracking. But the Globe doesn't understand the 24-hour sun in the north. In Alaska and Sweden and Norway, you have a 24-hour sun in our summer. So to say that there can't be a 24-hour sun on a flat Earth is ridiculous. They need to understand that. You have a July 8th sun, and this sun here lights up the whole Earth all at once because of where it is. That would be impossible on a globe, on a ball. The ball itself would block the sun from lighting up the whole Earth all at once. Now, how do you conceptualize the Earth doing that? The sun doing that within the Earth? That can be a bit of a complex situation. So yeah, you go watch sunsets, and then you just kind of see if you can figure out exactly what's going on. But the bigger thing is, the Earth isn't moving. I mean, that's the thing. You'll be like, dude, I don't think this Earth is moving. And then, they can never use spin for any explanation for seasons or anything else. They use spin quite a bit. If you Google, like, what would happen if the Earth stopped spinning, people would say, oh, the end of the world. But if you ask people if the Earth is moving or not, they go, no, it's not moving, because it doesn't feel like it's moving. So yeah, as far as 24-hour sun in Antarctica, people that think the Earth is a ball, yeah, you would think they think it would be super obvious. Yeah, I don't know. know exactly what's going to happen. I think, it's a bit of a scam, and they're going to fake a 24-hour sun. I think that's why they're going and why they're taking who they're taking here. But flat earthers do run to the hill on it, and I think it's fair to question that a little bit and be like, why do the flat earthers run away from this one so much? Well, partly because it's a bit confusing. It's not as simple as just, does this prove the shape of the earth for you? Well, we can sit here and watch it, and I don't know. It does for me, but it proves it to me flat. This proves that it's a ball for you, if you already think this earth is a ball, I don't think seeing a sunset in Antarctica is really gonna change your opinion either way. Now, there's some people that it would, or it would at least baffle them, but then they would just question the video, and they would be like, oh, well, you faked the video. Well, that's what we're gonna think. We're gonna think you just faked the video. If you don't show me that sun at 10, 11, 12 o'clock, and you don't show me a clock proving it's 10, 11, and 12, if you show me that sun at noon, and then show me that sun at noon, but act like it's the middle of the night, which I think they're gonna do. And you can do things like that out there. They have curfews and things like that. You're not allowed to walk around at night out there. It's super, super, super controlled. So, yeah, I don't think this is the best thing to do to prove the shape of the earth. But it is interesting, and it is a good way to get people into cosmology, man, the study of the heavens. So the first thing is go look at it and go watch the sunset. And yeah, hopefully this cloud here doesn't, it could be a pretty one, or it could block it. Usually it blocks it. Let me see here. I can't really see the chat if we got anybody here. But yeah, as summer turns into fall, it will be setting way out here, and then winter will be over behind those mountains. So that's kind of what I'm here to show. Come fall, it's really cool to see the geocentric sun. I think from summer to fall is the best time to see it, and then even in the winter too. That's a good time to see what's going on with the sun, and it's pretty obvious that it's the sun moving around us. And yeah, you start there, and then just go look at the water, and yeah, you can figure out that it's just not those space pictures. But people believe it's those space pictures, and I don't think they'll ever not believe it. But yeah, I won't believe their footage when they come back. If they come and tell me they saw a 24-hour sun, I won't believe it. They're gonna have to show me 24 hours of footage. What I see with this sun is the sun moving around us. And I think it's like a 19-hour sun out there. I don't think it's a 24-hour sun. And they need to show me that sun come 10 o'clock and prove to me it's 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. That's really when I need to see it. I need to see it around midnight, 1, 2, but they're gonna fake it, man. And then they're gonna roll to morning and pretend like it's the middle of the night. So not really into it, but I think this is a good way to introduce people to cosmology. So yeah, we're gonna come out here every Sunday and watch the sunset and live stream it, and maybe I'll walk down. There's a beach here, and it's a bit high tide, but I'll show you the flat water. And the tide's interesting too out here. There's a decent tide, and Globers have a hard time with tide. They think the water's wobbling or something, and they don't think the water's level during tides, but it's still level. It's always level. It's completely flat, so I don't quite understand why they believe they live on a spinning ball so much. It's kind of silly. But yeah, I'll just get a water here and relax for a second and just watch the sunset. Fox, thank you. Thanks for joining. Yeah, we'll be doing this every Sunday, checking out the sunsets, and it's cool when you see it set like way it's not just setting farther left, it's setting farther out. And with this setup here where I'm watching it from, you can really see that it's the sun moving. It's pretty obvious. It's making bigger circles, and you can see it. You can already see that sun way behind that tree line, so it's noticeably farther out already. Just 2 weeks ago, it was like right behind those trees. It was way farther right too. So yeah, I don't see how you would explain that any other way than the sun moving around us. And yeah, we're gonna see it poke out behind those clouds. That's nice. We got a nice little sunset tonight. This is probably our best one so far. So I'll be quiet here and just kind of sit here and watch it. But yeah, it's very calming, very still, very peaceful. And I think that's more proof that it's not the earth moving. Not only do you not feel the earth to not be moving, you feel still. Even lying in bed at night, I'll feel still, feel calm. It's really beautiful. It's really peaceful. So yeah, I'm gonna shut up here and just be quiet. But yeah, we got a beautiful one tonight. And they broke our silence. It was so peaceful right up until the end. But yeah, thanks for joining. We'll be doing this every Sunday until weather permits. But usually September's are really nice here in the Pacific Northwest, and then it's kind of chilly today. And then come winter, I'll probably come out and do a few, but probably not too many in the winter. But if I get the chance, I'll do it all the way up until probably October. Middle of October is when the weather changes, but I really want to show you come fall the bigger circles with the sunset now farther away. But yeah, it's nice to get a pretty one. It's been kind of a crummy August, so this is real true. This is probably the best sunset so far. I think they'll get better as fall continues. So thanks for coming, and I'll see you next week.